Hi, my name is Shehrezad Haroon, and I'm a fellow at Greater Hartford Legal Aid. At Greater Hartford Legal Aid, we provide free legal services to income-eligible individuals and families in Greater Hartford, regardless of immigration status. We work with a network of other legal services organizations across the state that provide similar services to income-eligible individuals, including New Haven Legal Assistance Association, which serves Greater New Haven, and Connecticut Legal Services, which serves all other parts of the state besides the metro areas of Hartford and New Haven. These are stressful times. In this COVID-19 public health emergency, we all want to stay safe and keep our families safe. Many people are also experiencing job loss. In this video, I'm going to share some information that may be helpful to immigrant families and to the community organizations that work with them. The first topic is emergency Medicaid. Even if you are not eligible for Husky Medicaid because of your immigration status, you can get emergency Medicaid for testing and treatment for COVID-19. You are not required to provide a Social Security number, and emergency Medicaid does not count in the public charge determination if you apply for a green card. You apply for emergency Medicaid by calling Access Health CT at 1-855-805-4325. You can check for places to get tested on the 211 website. The next topic is food. If your child receives free or reduced cost lunch when they are in school, or your child attends a school that provides free meals to all, or your family just became eligible for free or reduced lunch, your child may qualify for extra SNAP food stamps called Pandemic-EBT or PEBT, regardless of your immigration status. Families that already have EBT cards will get the benefits loaded on their cards automatically. If you do not already receive SNAP, if your child receives free or reduced lunch, the Department of Social Services, or DSS, will work with your child's school district to issue you an EBT card. You do not need to apply. DSS plans to distribute these benefits June 27th. If you have questions, contact the social worker, nutrition services coordinator, or Family Resource Center at your child's school to ask for your information to be forwarded to DSS. Pandemic-EBT will not be considered in a public charge determination if you later apply for a green card. For summer nutrition programs will also serve children regardless of immigration status. Check with your school district regarding grab-and-go options. For food pantries and food share, other resources for food include programs such as Food Share, which provide groceries regardless of immigration status. Food Share has mobile sites and a list of food pantries on their website, foodshare.org, and it is in both English and Spanish. The next topic is public charge. Many immigrants are concerned that if they or their children accept any form of help or public benefits such as food stamps, they will be considered a public charge and that this will negatively impact their immigration status. The public charge test only comes into play if you are applying for a green card or lawful permanent resident status, or for entry into the United States. Many humanitarian immigration categories, such as U visas, T visas, special immigrant juvenile status, asylees, refugees, and Violence Against Women Act, or VAWA, self-petitioners, are not subject to public charge. This means receiving benefits will not cause any problems for you with immigration if you are in these categories. The U.S. government has said that it will not consider emergency Medicaid for testing and treatment of COVID-19 and Pandemic-EBT in the public charge analysis. Unemployment insurance does not count in the public charge analysis, and neither does your federal stimulus payment if you received one. If you have questions in the Greater Hartford area, please call the GHLA Remote Legal Info Line at 860-541-5070 to speak with an attorney. For unemployment insurance, if you have work authorization, an employment authorization document, or an EAD, you may be able to access unemployment insurance. You can apply for this at the Connecticut Department of Labor website. Moving on to housing. The governor has said that no new evictions can be started until July 1st. Even in non-pandemic times, your landlord cannot evict you just by giving you a notice to quit. But the governor's order says that your landlord cannot even serve a new notice to quit to start eviction processes until July 1st. The governor's order does allow notices to quit and evictions actions before July 1st for certain exceptions, such as drug sales and certain violent or destructive behaviors, but non-payment of rent is not one of these exceptions. The expiration of the lease is also not one of these exceptions. If your landlord has a federally backed mortgage, or if you live in a federally subsidized unit or pay your rent with the help of a federal Section 8 voucher, the federal government has said that the landlord cannot start the eviction process for non-payment of rent or other fees and charges until after July 25th. If you do not rent with the Section 8 voucher or have a subsidized unit, you can still check whether your landlord has a federally backed mortgage at the website www.don'tgetkickedout.com. Don'tgetkickedout.com can identify most of the buildings with 5 or more units that have federal subsidies and are therefore covered by the federal hold on evictions. Advocates are working to extend the pause on evictions. If your landlord is trying to put you out, call legal aid. In the Greater Hartford area, you can call 860-541-5070. Moving on to safety and abuse. Domestic violence advocates are available 24/7 for safety planning and emergency shelter. Please visit ctsafeconnect.org or call or text 888-774-2900 at any time to reach an advocate. Safe Connect can help you to apply for a restraining order and can also refer you to legal services to meet with a free attorney in your area. Connecticut state courts are open for emergency cases, including cases involving domestic violence, child abuse, and sexual assault. Moving now to USCIS and immigration courts. USCIS field offices have been closed to the public for in-person services, but many of them are reopening June 4th. If you are scheduled for an interview with USCIS before June 4th, you will automatically receive a new interview date once USCIS begins services again. Immigration courts have put off all hearings in non-detained cases at least through June 26th. If you were scheduled for a hearing before June 26th, you will automatically receive a new hearing date in the mail. You can also call the EOIR hotline at 1-800-898-7180 to check on your new hearing date. Please be aware that the system may not yet contain your new date, so please continue to check the system. Other advocacy for immigrants. This is a difficult time for everyone. For immigrants who are not eligible for many benefits and who work in many essential jobs, the situation may be even harder. The governor has announced a small relief fund for undocumented families, which can be accessed at www.4ct.org. Please know that advocates throughout the state, including from legal services, are calling on the governor to devote more resources to this relief fund for undocumented workers, to expand state medical care to cover undocumented people, and to release people from immigration detention where they're at higher risk to exposure to COVID-19. You can learn more at the Connecticut Immigrants' Rights Alliance CIRA Facebook page. Greater Hartford Legal Aid and our sister organizations, New Haven Legal Assistance Association and Connecticut Legal Services, help eligible individuals without regard to immigration status. In Greater Hartford, you can call 860-541-5070 or 860-541-5000 to reach Greater Hartford Legal Aid. There's also helpful information in English and Spanish at ctlawhelp.org, including a page on how housing, public benefits, employment, courts, schools, and many other areas are affected by coronavirus and the many new laws and orders in the public health emergency.